everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I am joined by the podcast dad. Hello.
Let's fucking go. Hey, go Birds. Big night. I'm excited. I'm going to start the night off with you. Cheers to you. NFL's back period, but woo. Hey, Twins. But
What flavor you got there?
we got watermelon. Hey, boo you. Boo you.
Original long drink here.
Good for you. Hey.
Fact checker.
Let's
acknowledging that you're all geared up.
Go. Let's go. I can't tell you how excited I am to have the Dallas Cowboys come to Philadelphia on banner night just to get their ass kicked. Let's go.
Well, podcast dad is in a good mood. We hope you all are as well. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel, podcast that.
Just tell one person. Just tell one. If you like what we're doing here, just tell one person. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking. Let me have my moment. That's all we're asking. Oh, let's go.
Tell your mom, dad, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, sneaky link, situationship, dispensary person, bartender, therapist, doesn't matter who. If you rock with the Wrestling Junkies, spread the word. Show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net. Live podcasts, blogs, trivia, just fun all around. You can catch me on the Mark podcast tonight, 8 p.m. 7 Central. Your son couldn't make it. Tucky was not available as well. So it's Mr. Squared tonight.
Kyle, if you're watching, drop a link. I may pop in. I may be on the couch watching the Eagles game, but I'll pop in.
And shout out to our friends at Coastal Empire Wrestling. You can find them on X at CEW Savannah. Daniel, I see you in the chat here, my friend. We are going to talk about this here in a little bit, but we have something that we have some other stuff that we need to attend to here as well. I know I was getting there.
We'll get there. Speaking of Coastal Empire Wrestling,
yes,
we are fair if nothing else. Correct?
Unless it involves Hakeem Young, in which case.
All right, I didn't say that, Hakeem.
I did. My whole chest, 10 toes down.
There's a big-time match coming up. A 3 stages of hell. Look, we have a little bias. I'm not going to lie. With Bryce Cannon.
Yes, we do.
But we do have a partnership with Coastal Empire, and we thought it would only be fair to bring his opponent on. I'll let you do the intro.
That's correct. Tonight we are diving into, as podcast mentioned, one of the most heated rivalries in Coastal Empire Wrestling. For the better part of the year, Bryce Cannon and Dax Anthony have been thorns in each other's sides. Even when Bryce was out last year with a knee injury, could do fuck all in the ring and spent most of 2024 behind the commentary desk. Dax never let that fire die down. At Deal with the Daddy, it was made official September 26th. Bryce Cannon, Dax Anthony will clash one final time in a 3 stages of hell match. If you did not see the graphic yesterday, here goes. First fall, first blood. Stage 2, tables match. Stage 3, an all or nothing Texas death match. This is not about championships or bragging rights. It is fucking personal. And tonight we're joined by the other half of that war, Dax Anthony, to hear his side of the story. So without further ado, Dax, welcome to the Wrestling Junkies.
Well, it's about damn time. I was sick of the Philadelphia Eagles glaze. God, we can go ahead and move on, please. I've been sitting here in the damn waiting room forever, waiting for the glaze to stop. God, you might as well Dunkin' Donuts. Chill out. I just hope Philadelphia performs better than your damn government does up there because, my God, considering a gambling sports site has to fund your subway system for the rowdy fans to get to their damn game, my God, get it together.
Hey,
I digress.
Here's the thing. You bring a championship to the pod, I'll glaze you too.
Not necessary. Not necessary. I
don't see one in the background, so I'm just
pass on that one. Well, I would say it's a pleasure to be here, but honestly, seeing the kind of company you keep in Bryce Cannon, let's make this quick.
Also, Hugo, I liked you, but
fine. Okay, could you focus here, podcast dad? Okay, not everything is about you, motherfucker.
I can't.
Okay?
Dax wants to come on and be insulting, and then Hugo's in the chats being insulting. Like what? Look,
Hey,
if you don't like winners,
out
I
your mouth.
get it. I get it. It's okay. I'll put on the stupid Bengals chain if you want me to.
Leave the Bengal
Honestly.
fallout out of this. We have.
You know what?
Okay,
I'm here. So let's talk about
You
relevant
are.
information.
Let's
Let's
get
talk
right
about
into it.
relevant information. I am seated. I am present. I'm accounted for. Let's get the damn show on the road.
So
Dax,
I think the first question is, what's your beef with Bryce?
My beef with Bryce. Okay. Well, I think it all started when I first interfered. I was watching the match, him and Reno for the Coastal Heavyweight title, and then watching that, tuning in live, watching that, something just didn't sit right with me. I said, "Nah, I have to intervene. I have to make my voice heard in this." And guys like Bryce Cannon, the thing is they march into the company, they march into the business, get on the indie scene, and they just willy nilly kind of go around making a name for themselves. And it's a matter of a disrespect when it comes to the veterans of the business. Because hey, I've been in this for 12 years. I'm a veteran, and it was just very obvious that kind of the tirade that he had going on. When you get too big for your britches and your head just blows up, it's a matter of humility at that point. And I wanted to be the one step in, make my voice heard, and say, you know what, Bryce Cannon, you're not as damn good as you think you are. And so I had to take care of some business, and here we are.
so obviously, and we say this a lot whenever we talk about the Coastal Empire Wrestling roster, the name of the game is opportunity and being able to take advantage of those that are presented to you, and that's going to foster some competition. At what point does this rivalry go from competition to a blood war, excuse me?
It happened pretty immediately. I knew that there was going to be competition because as soon as I found out about the knee, I was like, oh, darn, can't make an example out of Bryce Cannon now. But you know what? I can linger. I'll work my way up the roster. I'll work my way up the rankings. Again, 12 years in the business. I know how it works. I get it. Just wanted to make it obvious that I wasn't a forgotten relic, that I wasn't a stepping stone that was going to be cast to the side. And thought Coastal was going to be a great opportunity. So in the business perspective, I knew Coastal was going to be a good spot. But I knew the end game, the end all be all was Bryce Cannon needs to kind of settle down for a minute. Know that he's not as great as he thinks he is. And I seem to have gotten his number a few times now. So I guess I'm kind of proving my point.
So while Bryce was injured, he was on commentary, right? He's away from the ring. He's out of the spotlight. You continued to put the spotlight on this feud, on this rivalry. What's your mindset during the period where Bryce is not actively in the ring?
When the cameras are on him, the cameras are rolling, it's a psychology matter. And not a lot of people really – let me peel back the curtain a little bit. And the psychology of the matter is guys like Bryce, when they get a camera on them, they're all about the show. Oh, here we are. And maybe a little ironic that the marquee is talking about the show and the camera being on them. But the psychology in the background of it all is guys like Bryce who get on the camera, that's the way they were trained. I was thrown around in a backyard, and I had the shit beaten out of me. And I was told I couldn't get into a ring until I had the shit beaten out of me. And I got up to get even more shit beat out of me. Guys like Bryce that get in, I immediately want to go to the WWE. I want to go to NXT. I want to go to, at the time, AEW was in its infancy, TNT. I want to go to all these big, TNA. I want all of this stardom. And that's why guys like him get into the business. And sure, again, business perspective says, let's shoot for the stars, so to speak. But I feel like the dues weren't paid. And again, matter of disrespect for me. So when he is sitting behind the commentary table, I want the camera on him because I know he's going to make mistakes. He's going to screw up. And he did. time after time. He knew that he was being held back by a knee injury. I knew he was being held back by a knee injury, but I wanted him to slip up. I wanted him to get up, step in the ring. Come on, let's go ahead and shatter the other CLs that are going on in that torn up knee. Go ahead. So,
well, Dax Bryce is in the chats and says breaking news. Dax Anthony confirms he's a backyarder. I'm going to maintain my professionalism here and move on with our next question. Do you think that Bryce coming back from injury has made him hungrier, or do you see any weaknesses that weren't there before?
to be honest, young guy like him, he's probably hungry. He's starving, and he's got the work ethic. I give credit where it's due. I'll be honest. He's got the work ethic, but I know lingering in the back of the mind, it's always there. It's always gonna be there. Every step that he takes in that ring, especially because it was a fluke accident and it was a fluke injury, every step he takes in that ring, he's thinking about it. Oh, he's going to lock up. He's thinking about it. Oh, he's getting his ass kicked. He's thinking about it. And so I know, without a shadow of a doubt, it's always going to be there. So the hesitation, whether it's evident or not, he may have a good poker face about it. It's always going to be there. And I can't wait until he flips up again.
Let's talk about the stipulations. First blood, tables, all or nothing death match. Which stage do you think favors you the most?
All of them. Again, guys like Bryce, they get into matches. Oh, singles match. Oh, first number one contenders match. He's all about the glamour. He wants the let's get into the main event. Let's go for the title. And I get it. The glaze is necessary for some people, not for me. So it favors me. And he talked about it. I heard him on Tuesday when he was talking about, I've been to dark places. I bled. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Dude, I bled. I bled for this company. Okay, cool. Awesome. All of them are in my favor. We want to talk about a table. Who started it all? Scott. Tables match. Check. First blood. Hell, he's pretty damn excited to bleed. So, hell, that one's going to be in my book too. So that's 2 out of 3 if anyone's keeping count. But as far as the Texas death match, Texas death match, Tennessee death match, fucking Idaho death match, who gives a shit where it's taking place? Death match is a death match. I ain't afraid to bleed. I ain't afraid to get a little dirty. I'm not afraid to go under the bar if I need to. I mean, hell, that's my game right there. He wants to talk about, I'm seeing red and I'm doing all these things. No, I don't. Who needs to see red? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Plain and simple.
Well, when you picture September 26th, do you see this as your chance to prove your dominance or to end Bryce's career altogether?
Oh, end the career. The dominance, the glitz and the glamour, all of that, it doesn't matter to me. Again, I got into Bryce's head for one reason, and it was to show him that he's not as good as he is. He's not as good as he thinks he is. And I want that point proven because it's gotten to a point now where he's obsessed with me. He's all about some Dax Anthony. Every time he was sitting behind that commentary table, he was locking eyes with me, and he wouldn't leave it be. And honestly, it's getting a little weird. So whatever I have to do to end it all, that's fine. I want Bryce to be peeled off of a mat. I want him to be stretchered off. Actually, no, I want his little boy band posse to go scrape him off the mat and drag his lifeless body out of the VFW.
Some fans are calling this, the rivalry that has been probably the best over CEW the last year. Do you see this as the biggest rivalry of your career so far?
I've had quite a few. A few come to mind. I mean, Dominic Stuckey and I have we've torn some houses down. We've gone left, right, up, down. Stunt Marshall, before he went to slapping bitches, he and I ran around quite a bit. So I mean, there have been quite a few. And according to, again, giving credit where it's due. Talking to the number one, I mean, according to some guy in his basement, the number one wrestler in Georgia right now, tied with Carly Bravo, which is worse somehow. Yeah, I'm sure it ranks up there for sure because it can't be misclaimed. It can't be forgotten. I mean, a number one is a number one. That's just the way of the business. So I'd say, yeah, it's got some big fight feel to it, if that's the question.
It does. It does for sure.
Win, lose, or draw, what do you want your rivalry with Bryce Cannon to be remembered for?
Honestly, once he comes to, because I'm sure a hospitalization has to take place. Once he comes to, I do want him to realize and know that he got absolutely demolished by somebody better than him. That's just the end all be all. He's had this air about him. He's held his head, his tip has been held high. I get it. But at the end of the day, respect is earned. Respect's not given. You don't automatically come into the business with respect. You got to earn it. And so when he comes to in the hospital bed and he's got his little boy band crying around him, I just hope the thought rolls through that, damn, Dax Anthony is a tough son of a bitch. He's better than me.
After all the dust settles, the 3 stages of hell is done. Win, lose, draw, doesn't matter. What's next for Dax Anthony in Coastal Empire Wrestling?
The gold, obviously. I mean, hell, Michael Walker and I have unsettled business, unfinished business. Could be a little bit of a, awkwardness now that he's, daddy's boy. But obviously,
heard you say that. Heard you say that a little bit. Huh? How was that reaction?
That I kind of give respect to it a little bit. I do. Just because I think Michael Walker finally realized that he couldn't do it alone. And hell, the fans, all they do is they cheer for him. And again, going back to a glitz and a glamour mindset, that may sound great, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Everybody's all about the, back in the Hogan days and the crowd got you pumped up and you hulked up and that was it. No. At the end of the day, you got you, and that's all you got. So he needed it. Honestly, he had to go seek help, and by any means necessary, he is where he is. He's at the top of the mountain, and he's got the heaviest gold on that show. Yeah, I'd say that's probably coming up next. But yeah, the reaction from everybody else, they kind of turn their nose up to it, but I kind of give a little nod.
Well, Dax, you've got no shortage of words tonight, and thank you for joining us. Before we let you go, one final word to Bryce Cannon ahead of September 26th.
Good luck. Fuck you. And I guess everybody get all of your raincoats ready because it's going to be a little bit of blood, I have to imagine.
Dax Anthony, everybody. Dax, thank you for joining us, and best of luck on September 26th. We have a feeling you're going to need
it. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Pleasure as always.
Confident.
Extremely. Again, September 26th, Coastal Empire Wrestling. 3 stages of hell. First blood, tables match, all or nothing, Texas death match. Thank you to Dax Anthony and Bryce Cannon for joining us this week to talk about this rivalry here. Dude, that's a fucking understatement.
It's intense. It's intense, guys. Like, if you're in the area, go watch that match. That's gonna be something. I mean, I know Bryce was on the other day asking. A lot of the fans were saying, "What is the 3 stages of hell match?" Like, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. So, if you're in the area and you want to go watch, guys, go buy a ticket and go watch this. I'm excited to see this. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be insane. Hopefully, it's the end of this feud and both men can move on after this. But man, this should be the finale.
That is a confident man, Kyle.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Go Birds.
Shifting gears, Dynamite last night from the 2300 Arena, continuing their residency ahead of Dean 3 taking place this weekend. Shout out to Matt Griffin and the crew. I like these residencies that they're doing. I like that they're taking a few weeks to spend at different locales, and this has been awesome to watch.
We asked for it, man. We really did. We said, hey, you're running these big venues, you're not getting the crowd you wanted, and they have adjusted their business plan, and it's worked. So good for AEW. They're smart. They're doing smart business right now. So good for them.
Yeah.
They have a market right now where, WrestleMania. I know you saw like what front row tickets would be for both nights. It's like $75,000.
Mm-hmm.
They have the market right now where they can go do stuff. So a residency makes sense. It's just they're doing exactly what they need to do. They're kind of in this, I wouldn't say a lull, but they're kind of in this weird ebb and flow right now, and they're making the most of it. And they're making the best decision they can. So good for them.
I kind of like to look at it as a cruising altitude of sorts, and we always talk about how there are dips and that wrestling is cyclical as far as fan interest, storytelling, all of these things. There are ebbs and flows. That's just always been the nature of the beast. But they seem to have this stride post All Out. Hangman has once again been anointed the guy. They are in this phase of trying to replace Ospreay and Swerve for what seemed to be an extended period of time.
And maybe somebody else at this point too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But it's. I still like the trajectory that they're on right now. Let's just talk. We'll start with the main event. Kyle Fletcher showed up and showed out. Got to get some licks post match on Hangman and Kenny Omega. That is somebody that you can position as the guy. And, it was somebody, he has the Donkhouse family behind him. He's gotten into tremendous shape over the last couple of years. The in-ring ability is top notch right now. He's got the TNT championship. That's a belt that he can make relevant right now. Here is a chance to have the Kyle Fletcher, the true push take off and catapult him into the main event scene permanently.
Yeah, it was, what was it, a while back on that Stone Cold podcast? Like the brass ring, it's there. Like, go grab it. Like you said, Omega's out, Swerve's out, Ospreay's out. They need somebody. They really, really do. And Kyle Fletcher can do it. He is well equipped in the ring. He's got the faction behind him. He's got the look. He can talk. He has it. So if you're going to do it, now's the fucking time to do it. Like, go do it. So I think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good for Fletcher. It's a chance to go out and prove yourself. And, hey, I'm a top guy, and I'm gonna be a top guy. So push it, because AEW needs more of those top stars. So go do it, man.
I'm a top guy as well. Mercedes Moné defeating Alex Windsor to retain the TBS championship. Fuck you. I'm still surprised that we're not finally seeing the Alex Windsor push here. But I love the idea of Mercedes versus Rio, even though it's out of nowhere.
That's all I'm going to say.
I know, money's in the chase, whatever.
No, not even that. How much did they spend on Mercedes?
A lot. Isn't she the highest paid woman in the industry right now?
Exactly. Keep that title on her until she's unhappy. That's what That's what it is right now, right? Like, Alex Windsor would have been great to have, but they're doing a thing with Mercedes where she's unbeatable. So eventually the person that does beat her is going to feel like a huge deal. Maybe it's not Alex Windsor. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I said it yesterday. I don't think it would happen last night, and it didn't. I think they're going to wait to blow that off at like a huge event. So we'll see who it is. But you're not beating Mercedes unless there is a full-fledged year and a half plan for you over the next, time frame. So whatever the hell I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I've had a few libations. So go Birds.
Libations. Yeah.
Hey, fuck you. How about that?
Get in line. How about that? 9 belts. Yes, Pat. Could not agree more. And Maria, hello. You came in during the interview. Thank you for joining us tonight. Podcast. And don't think I didn't notice that Wardlow once again was not anywhere to be seen. Don't think I didn't notice that.
I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. But look, you can continue to get your hopes up on everything.
And I will.
How long?
Damn it.
How late was the pay-per-view? Was that 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago was the pay-per-view? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, we haven't seen him since. Cool.
Don't break your mic. That's okay. That's bullying, but whatever. All right. Well.
Bullying. Don't be so sensitive.
Open Christian taking on FTR at All Out confirmed. How you feeling?
It's fine. We'll be interested to see if there's a title switch between now and then. I can see it happening.
16 days?
I could see it happening. Like, realistically, Brodito, like, how long is that title reign going to last? And nothing against those two. Love their work. If you were ever going to have transitional champions, it'd probably be Brodito, right?
Yeah. I agree with that. I thought that they were a surprising choice anyway,
One being your Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Like,
oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, shout out to seeing Adam Priest on Dynamite last night.
Good for Adam Priest, man.
That's fucking great for him.
As mean as he is to a lot of people, good for him. Good for him.
Hey, he's nice to us. Yeah.
One of the hardest working motherfuckers in the business right now. Good for him.
Yeah, if you've not had the privilege of watching an Adam Priest match in person, do it while you still can. Yeah,
go do
seriously. It. I don't think he's long for the Indies at this point.
Hey, I'm rooting for him. As much as it pains me to say it.
Yeah, just don't hit us with a trophy. Though we almost did that one time.
Well, he kind of did. I did get a piece of shrapnel on the leg, so it's okay. But I would never say it to his face because I'd be afraid he'd hit me.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's as we kind of wrap up here, I got to go find the chat again. This was Daniel again. Do you think AJ turns up tomorrow? Podcast Dad is firmly in the we'll wait and see category.
Always.
I think that they have backed themselves into a corner where this has to be the result here.
How many times have we said that, man?
I know that. I'm just giving my opinion.
Hey,
you have yours, and you're going to wait and see. I am of the belief that it's happening.
Look, I'll pop if it happens. I will. And I will come on here Monday, and I will be so excited if it does happen. But man, when I hear that damn Bellas theme, I will also be here Monday with a big ass grin on my face, going, I told you guys.
No. I hear you when you say that. The reaction to their match at Clash in Paris was fucking terrible. I don't think they're going to do it again. I don't see how you don't abandon ship after the reaction to that match you got. Because the response should not be, oh, let's do that again.
Look, if it happens, again, I will be right with you. Super excited.
I know.
Probably going to buy a ticket to WrestlePalooza at that point. But let's be honest. I want it to happen. I really do. I can't get my hopes up. Are those ticket prices outrageous? Is it that bad? Can I get I'm gonna look at a live seat geek real quick. If you want to plug.
Yeah. Thank you. You can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod, but subscribe to that YouTube channel. Tell one person, tell two, tell three. Share some links, like, share, repost. It costs $0 to support the Wrestling Junkies podcast, unless you want t-shirts, and then we can send you a link to our merch store. But we've got some incredible shows lined up for next week. That bad, huh?
Fuck. Section 206 is $201 each. All right.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, but it's also, I think that's where we're getting with AEW. Like, hey, you have the opportunity to make this affordable for actual wrestling fans,
Sure.
and not just that moment that you always talk about. Like, you have a market right now where wrestling fans just want to go to wrestling, and WWE's kind of pricing themselves out of that right now. And I can't remember if it was you or maybe it was the group chat or maybe I just saw it on my own that TKO is going to keep doing this until they get out of debt, and then we might see those prices come back down.
No.
But, hey, I'm here for wrestling. I love wrestling. I don't know if I'm going to pay for ESPN, but I'm going to find some way to watch it.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, might as well. I mean, I know what they're doing, and it's cost of doing business and being a wrestling fan in 2025. Like it's when we think about all the services we have to bundle anymore, it's no different than being an adult in the 90s, paying a cable bill and then paying for the pay-per-views that you wanted to buy.
Well, and it's
just
not like
the method of accessing them is different.
It's not like every other sports league is doing it too. Like, how much do you have to pay to watch the NFL games? Like, I pay for the MLB app. Like, it just. They're a business. We have to remember that. But it's tough because the last 50, 60 years, they haven't been a corporate business. They've been a family business. So it is what it is. So it's going to take some getting used to. And, hey, get over it at this point. So.
Yep. Any final thoughts on tonight, this week, anything in general? Podcast Ed.
Tonight?
You guys have a much easier game than you did 2 weeks ago. So
tonight,
congratulations.
Hey, go Birds!
You guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We will be back with a brand new slate of episodes, and we are about a week and a half away from episode 400. And you're going to stay tuned. We're going to try to find some special surprises because I can't think of anything right now, but there's some things in the works. So that's the podcast, Dad. I am Mr. Cincinnati. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. And until Monday, enjoy those graphics. Jolly good